Everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing great because I'm doing great. I hope your weekday was awesome. It's officially over now, so I hope it was awesome, and of course I hope your weekend is even better. Alright, now let's begin. So fun fact number 44, TV show review 4, I am doing Cobra Kai. Now, if you've never seen the show before, that is perfectly fine. You're about to get a glimpse of it right here, and hopefully I convince you to want to go watch it after you leave, all right? Now, if you've already seen the show, then I'm not telling you any new information, nor are you seeing anything new, all right? So, yeah, let's begin. Decades after their 1984 All-Valley Karate Tournament belt, a middle-aged Daniel LaRusso and Johnny Lawrence found themselves being martial arts rivals again. However, when Johnny rescues a bully kid Miguel from bullies, he is inspired to restart the notorious Cobra Kai dojo. So, yeah, guys, that is the plot. Cobra Kai is an American martial arts comedy, drama, and streaming television series based on the original Karate Kid films by Robert Mark Kamen, alright? This series was created by Josh Hill, John Hurwitz, and Hayden Schlossberg. I know I pronounced all that wrong, my apologies, but they're the ones who created this series, alright? This series launched on YouTube Red in 2018 with the second seasoning following in 2019. After season 3 was done filming, YouTube made the decision to stop producing scripted original programming, leaving the show to be by itself now. Netflix came along and acquired the rights to stream the series in June of 2020. This series had high viewership on YouTube and Netflix. It was met with nothing but positive reviews from critics. So now I'm going to be telling you guys about some of the main characters, and the first character I'm going to be talking about is John Kreese, and he's being played by Martin Kove, alright? He is the original villain of the Karate Kid franchise and hasn't changed one bit. He came across as he wanted to redeem himself, but it was just a ploy to get what he wanted from Johnny. He is one of the most hated characters from this series, alright? So once again, this is John Kreese.
Grandpa or something? Or something.
But this time.
Alright, I'm moving on to the next character now, which is Eli Hawk. I cannot pronounce the last name. My apologies. He is being played by Jacob Bertrand. I can't pronounce his last name, but that's how you spell it. Alright, he's the one playing Eli. In the beginning of the first season, he was the same as Dimitri, but he changed his whole persona, and the writers did a great job at making him the new face of Cobra Kai. Alright, so once again, this is Eli Hawk, whatever you want to call him. Alright?
What's up? Oh, did you quitter? Could you please not call me that?
Alright, I'm moving on to the next character now, which is Amanda LaRusso, and she's being played by Courtney, Henggler. Alright, that's how you spell her last name. I can't pronounce it, alright? She's the one playing Amanda. Even though she has short screen time, she comes off on the safe side of things. Married to Daniel LaRusso, she tends to forget who her husband is and what he has been through. She's gentle and firm when it comes to her family's well-being. So once again, this is Amanda LaRusso.
Oh, to suspend Sam for 2 weeks. You okay? I broke Dimitri's arm.
Alright, I'm moving on to the next character now, which is Daniel LaRusso, and he's being played by Ralph, Macchio. Alright, so that's how you spell the last name. I can't pronounce it. He's the one playing Daniel, okay? He is straddling the fence, the new guy who became a champion and now has a successful business and a good family. But something in Daniel comes across as privileged when he wasn't raised that way. His hate for Johnny is stronger than Johnny's hate for him. Daniel has had trouble of letting go of the past. He is not exactly the same as he was in the franchise. So once again, this is Daniel LaRusso.
Hey, I'm gonna ask you nice. You get the hell off my... I've been thinking about you a lot lately.
Alright, I'm moving on to the next character now, which is Samantha LaRusso, and she's being played by Mary, Mousser. I don't know how to pronounce her last name, but that's how you spell it. She's the one playing Samantha. Sam didn't want to follow in her father's footsteps, but she was clearly destined for it. Hanging out with the wrong crowd put her in a tight spot where she has to keep secrets from her father. Her taste in boys are terrible. She is a teenager going through the typical teenage problems. So once again, this is Samantha LaRusso.
I just wanted to spend a day together.
What you think? I just want to help.
Alright, now moving on to the next character now, which is Miguel Diaz, and he's been played by Xolomriduna. I don't know how to pronounce the first name or the last name, my apologies, but he's the one playing Miguel. He made his appearance in Cobra Kai as the good-hearted kid who just wanted to learn karate. Miguel just wanted to fit in. He fell for Sam in the process and came across as more as Daniel than Johnny. But then his jealous side took over, and in a split second, he became one of the most hated characters. So once again, this is Miguel Diaz. Alright, I'm moving on to the next character now, which is Robbie Keane, and he's being played by Tanner, Buchanan. Alright, I can't pronounce it, but that's how you spell it. He's the one playing Robbie. He began the series with a huge chip on his shoulder, weighed down by the void left by his father, Johnny. After learning the history between Johnny and Daniel, Robbie wanted to prove a point. He became a fan favorite / hero in season 2, so once again, this is Robbie Keane.
The other second I was gone, or wait a week to make it look good. What did you do?
I told him that you...
Alright, I'm moving on to the next character now, which is Aisha Robinson, and she's being played by Nicole Brown. She was once Samantha LaRusso's friend. Aisha is one of those characters that has gone through the ups and downs of teenage emotions. She wants to be Sam's friend, but she also seeks the solidarity that comes with being a part of the Cobra Kai dojo. She misses her friends and wants everybody to get along. She comes across as the female version of Dimitri. So once again, this is Aisha Robinson.
Maybe her phone died.
Alright, I'm moving on to the next character now, which is Johnny Lawrence, and he's being played by William Zabka. That's how you spell his last name. I can't pronounce it, but he's the one playing Johnny. Alright, he is the original bad guy from the franchise and has no problem taking on that role again as a sensei in Cobra Kai. However, Cobra Kai shows viewers a side of Johnny that wasn't seen in the original franchise. He has a good heart, but he can make stupid decisions at times. So once again, this is Johnny Lawrence.
Yeah? You're lucky I didn't kill him.
This is the wall across from the door.
Not that.
Alright, I'm moving on to the next character now, which is Dimitri. He's being played by Gianni Decenzo. I can't pronounce it, but that's how you spell his last name. He's the one playing Dimitri. He is pure comedy to the viewers, and that's the best way to describe him. In the beginning, he was introduced to Cobra Kai audience as a nerd and an outcast. While that may hold true, he is still just a kid trying to find his way. He was against learning karate the way Cobra Kai taught it, and was set on remaining the outcast. So once again, this is Dimitri.
Another week, another piss.
And the last character that I'm going to be talking about is Tori Nichols, and she is being played by Peyton List. She is described to be a troubled teen who speaks her mind and is willing to fight anybody who angers her. She becomes a student at Cobra Kai, but after falling victim to John Kreese, she becomes angry and vicious towards everybody, especially Samantha LaRusso. So once again, this is Tori Nichols.
You let that happen. You need
Sam LaRusso!
traitors.
Alright guys, so I am done talking about the characters. Now let me give you my overall thoughts on the show. So my dad was the one who told me about Cobra Kai. He told me about it last year in my first semester of my freshman year in college. He told me to come downstairs, and obviously I went, and he had mentioned it to me, but I told him, no, I'm not interested in this, because he said Karate Kid. I haven't seen Karate Kid in years. So I basically was like, I probably won't ever watch this. He got upset, but I basically just said, no, I probably won't ever look at this. Then I went back upstairs, and then I think a week or two, or maybe a month later, I came back to it again because I was like, wait, if this is still trending in the top 10 of Netflix, people talk about it on social media, then obviously it must be good. So I went back and I watched it, obviously, and I gave it a chance. Obviously, I wouldn't be doing a video on it, and I loved it. I can't believe I told my dad I was not going to ever watch this. This actually is a great series. I don't like karate, but I love action. I love like fighting and all that. So yeah, and I love the dialogue. I love that they act like actual teenagers. I love that they dress like it. I love the settings. I love that the series doesn't just focus on Johnny and Daniel and Kreese, and they focus on everybody, and they even give you backstories. Like, they tell you things that they couldn't tell you in the original franchise because it's hard to fit all that stuff into like one little thing. So yes, so there's nothing about it that I dislike. I'm giving this series a 10 out of 10. All right, there is absolutely nothing that I dislike about it, and I highly recommend this show to everybody, especially if you love karate or just fighting stuff, period. I highly recommend Cobra Kai. All right, so yes, a 10 out of 10 for this. All right guys, that is the end of this video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done that. Comment how you feel about Cobra Kai. Comment any shows that you want to review on. I got you. All right, I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you next time. Peace out.